What's up, you guys? Nicholas Marquis here, Coach Nick, and I am here with the wonderful Kalio, and he is a client of mine. He's a beast. He's like a little mini me, and he couldn't be with us today, but I wanted to take a moment to really let you hear his story and what amazing results he's gotten since joining Accelerate. So, Kalio, say what's up to the people and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Listen, my name is Kalio Young. I go by King Leo or Judah, as a lot of individuals know me. But yeah, I'm in the tax industry, finance, credit repair. I do a few different things, man. And Coach Nick has been a blessing to my business. Let's just say that. I'm actually upset I can't be there right now, but at the same time, whoever is there, if you've seen this right now, you blessed. Let's just say that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and I know, it's a whole vibe when you're around. So,
Mm-hmm.
Khalil, talk to us a bit about where the business was before you started working with us.
Oh wow. Oh man. This is it's funny. It's just okay if I actually tell what exactly how we did business, like
Yep,
how it
yep.
changed. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So number one, um, I definitely have been I've definitely grown a lot organically as far as marketing wise, marketing sales, bring drawing in a lot of different clientele. So me having over 500 clients myself and everyone just coming to me, right? And I'm doing things on the fly. There's no organization. There's no, streamline, nothing. It's literally just whenever I'm available, contact someone. Someone texts me all day. That's basically how I used to go. It was WhatsApp. From WhatsApp, it would be emails go into my tax software. For my tax software, I had to message my other. It was just all over the place. But when we sat down, we went over different things, and we had got the CRM. We ended up perfecting autopilot. We ended up perfecting it. When I mean perfect, I went from just texting people at random, "Are you ready? Are you ready to get on a call? Let's get it done," to now there's schedule set in place. So when someone comes to me now, there's an automation, right? I have someone on the other end to catch that text message, right? From there, they send them a link. From the link, they upload it. Once they upload it, now it comes back to us. My client liaison now catches it. She assigns it to someone. She
Okay.
inputs the data. From there, the person that's assigned to, they end up calling the individual, the other client, and from there, everything is closed out. So it's streamlined, much different.
Mhm.
Before it was me just texting people at random. I'm getting a hey, I haven't been done in a few days, etc., etc. So it was losing a lot of money because people started going the other way because I was taking a little bit of time. However, my expertise doesn't really matter. Time is the most valuable thing. And I even told Coach Nick before I wanted to implement the speedy system, right? Something along the lines of the founder when we down to create Ray Kroc, of course. And he literally, when I talked about it, within 24 to 40, I think it was 24 hours, we sat down, we did everything, got on Zoom. Maybe 3 hours later, I had an entire process, autopilot. Everything is literally done. So I'm making money now in my sleep. Wake up to different people being done, messages saying thank you. I've seen your system grow. So people that have been with me for years now are just like, yo, this is this. Like, I'm just like, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Something y'all can actually
Yeah.
scale from. I couldn't scale before. I had no clue. I had no clue how to scale. I just knew I had a lot of different clients. But just because you got a lot of clients doesn't mean you can scale. You have to streamline it somehow, some kind of way. And that's exactly what you did for me.
Yeah, and we're gonna dive into that and what he's talking about, y'all. And if you're attending one of my events, one of my mini mastermind events, I'm gonna be going over how to delegate, operate, and automate, which that's what we took Kaleo through.
Yeah.
And before, I remember, I think we were on a coaching call, and you were telling me like, man, I'm just so overwhelmed. And I think like three coaching calls in a row, you came, and you were like, I'm just so overwhelmed because tax season was
Yeah.
was here. We actually had to put a pause on like building out your funnel because you had to be like all in on the taxes. And I
Correct.
was just like, well, what's overwhelming you? Like, what are y'all doing? And then it was like somebody reaches out, then they go to a WhatsApp group, then we send it to manual text message. We're losing leads and follow up, and
Too much. Too
and
much.
and we were able to get him on autopilot and not only automate but also delegate like who to hire
Mhm.
and operate like clean up those operations, and he was able to streamline those. But Cleo, before we even go even deeper in that, talk to me about that moment where I remember we were on the call, me, you, and Dira. And
Mm.
we're talking about your business, your smoothie business and or T-Balls business and the tax business. What made you say, you know what? Yes, now's the time. I want to take that next step with Nick and invest in myself.
Main thing, I mean, I say this, I preach this all the time. Time is much more valuable than money. Money comes and goes. And of course, it's all about the money as well. We all know that. But it's about getting your time back, right? Once we sat down and went on Zoom and you kind of showed me more of, hey, here's the funnel. We're gonna do this. You're gonna have this offer right here. Then we're gonna put this in place right here. We're gonna have these ads go out, this funnel go out. You clarify, you clear it up. Like it was like night and day, right? So once you showed me that, I said, this is a no-brainer. It's actually a no-brainer. Why keep stressing myself out? Why keep losing money? Because I'm losing clients trying to take care of everyone at the exact same time. Why
Yep.
keep losing sleep? Because I'm stressed the hell out. I don't like losing clients. I don't like to disappoint people. That's a natural human instinct. We don't like to disappoint. Why keep losing all this when I can say, you know what? Let's go in, let's get this funnel built out. And right now we're building it. And honestly, I'm excited as hell for the next steps. Very, very excited.
Yeah. Yeah. What's been your experience with the community? So like, a big part of what we do is not just coaching, not just, helping you build systems and processes, but really like connecting you to a tribe. Can you just speak a little bit about your experience with the CEO Nation?
So the biggest thing I would say with CEO Nation is it's more like a home, right? It's a true family. We don't, it's not just everyone here we're not in competition with one another. We literally, we influence one another, number one. We always uplift each other. That's number two. And number three, we're literally like sisters. Everyone, brothers and sisters in the
Uh-huh.
like literally it's just all positivity. And I actually I love the fact that the fact that you're there, right? Everything, and I'm a very, very strong believer in everything all falls under the leader. And of course, with you being there and the people you have in place there being there also, it makes everything a lot more comfortable, right? You just seem very, very you seem a lot more comfortable in this specific setting. So honestly, the biggest thing is, man, I can if I'm confused on something, I put it out there. You answer it, the team answers it, and now I'm back clear. I'm feeling good. I get off the call. My wife's hearing it in the background when my kids are screaming. She's like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
how's it going?" I mean, it happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it honestly, it's amazing.
I love that. I love that. And you add tremendous value to the community too. And that's the great thing about being a part of whether it's masterminds, coaching programs like this, is that you can not only learn from other people, but you can pour into other people and be poured into. Because everybody has their own expertise in their lane, which is why everyone's owning their own business. Talk a little bit about how do you feel you've developed as a leader, as a CEO, as a business owner? How do you feel about your development under our mentorship?
Biggest thing is organization, right? I no longer stress about when something needs to be done because as long as my schedule, that the CEO day, the content day,
Yeah.
as long as that's in place, I'm not really thinking too much about then this gotta be done, then this gotta be done. No, I get it done in a specific order. It is supposed to be done in. And that was one of the first things we actually went over in the actual course was setting up your schedule for success. For us doing that, honestly, it gave me a lot more organization. From being more organized, now I have the time to make more money, the time to do the marketing and sales, go out to meet people and bring more people, draw more people in, right? But yeah, the biggest thing was the organization, man. That's the very, very biggest thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really big, especially as you grow your business. You have to be more organized because when the leader's not organized, no one else is.
Correct.
So
Correct.
awesome. And then so Kalio is actually was actually one of our beta students or clients for Accelerate. And so he would have been in what's now considered our diamond package where we do everything for you. Talk a little bit about the process of going through that route, Kalio, from us helping you with your messaging, handing you your marketing plan, getting ready to have everything built out. Just talk to the people a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, again, that's like I said before, I did pretty good on my own, right, with the marketing, bringing in clients. But going through the process we're going through now, it brings a more, it targets now. Now I'm more so targeting versus just speaking to the entire world.
Mhm.
It's a big difference when you know who you're supposed to talk to, who you want to talk to, who can afford you, versus just talking to everybody,
Mhm.
right? Some weeks back, we had that conversation, talking about, hey, I want to be able to help the homeless guy, this, that, this, that. When we had that mentorship call on the
Mhm.
mastermind that night, I got that clarity of they can't afford it. It's not that I don't want them, but they can't afford it. So the targeting and the messaging, it brought a different light to everything. That's number one, of course. Number two, because everything it's funnel. So when someone comes through, you got that retargeting. It's so much different things that and different moving pieces within this next steps we're going through right now. Is like I said, I'm truly excited. Then the fact that we got the lead magnet, you guys are like, took that to another level now also. So I'm much more confident when I go to networking events because it's more so like I can tell you what I do, show you what I do, and I have a system in place.
And we're getting ready to launch Kalio's funnel, so y'all be on the lookout for that. We're getting ready to launch his funnel, and that's the real moneymaker piece of it. But would you say, as far as what we've been able to help you install and build within your business, would you say that you've made ROI, return on investment, or made more money in the business?
Yeah, 1,000. So if again, if we never set the automations up, I would not be able to wake up to things being done. I wouldn't be able to take a nap to names being submitted. Meaning money is now in the queue now. Money is all I gotta do is look over it, send it off. Or I have my wife or someone else look over it and send it off. So
Mhm.
money definitely it definitely has been able to be made more. I'm able to even go to different places with my CMOS now because
Yeah.
my tax season is taken care of. So it's to be honest with you, man, yes, ROI has came from it, and this was since day one. Because since day one, again, when you're going from doing it the way you're used to doing it for 4 or 5 years
Mhm.
straight to
Mhm.
doing it a different way, it's always going to be some sort of sweat, right? Sweat's
Yeah.
going to come down no matter what, just because it's a change. Every time you change, you're not always going to just be happy about it. No, you're going to always have that little restraint, right? I want so many
Mhm.
times just be like, let me text him and tell him I'm ready now. I had to keep fighting.
Yeah.
I had to. But once I got out of that, the first 2 weeks, I said, yo, this thing feels great. Damn, I can really scale. Oh my God. Let me put some ads out there. Let's keep the
Uh-huh.
money flowing in. I can do things now. I can be with my kids now. I don't have to worry about 20 appointments in one day or 30 people trying to contact me one day. No, they're all spread out throughout the week. They're there. I now know what my day looks like. I can go to
Yeah.
sleep and then next day I know what my day looks like. Right. If I need to reschedule, I know how to it like I said, it's taken for me, it's changed my business entirely. And again, I'm just happy and ready and excited for the next steps. Right, I'm on that stage right now. But again, you never know until you put one foot in front of the other.
The other. That's
You
it.
never know. So
I love that. Well, Kalio, thank you so much for telling your story and just letting people hear how it is working with us. If you were to talk to that person who right now they're overwhelmed in business, they need systems and processes, they need support in how to hire. They want to grow their business exponentially over the 12 months, and they're right on that step of making that next step and joining us, what would you tell them?
I mean, to be honest with y'all, again, I'm gonna say this all the time. Time is the most important. You cannot, your time is occupied when things are stressing you out. When your mind is stressed about things you cannot, or I don't want to say you can't control, when you don't know how to do anything about it. You don't know how to control it.
Mhm.
Coach Nick, CEO Nation, this is the place to be because they give you the clarity, they give you your time back, they give you the automations, they give you everything that you need to succeed. So there's literally no excuse as to why. Like everything is here. Any and everything is here. And like I said, I'm a very, very big on time. I'm gonna keep saying that. And I got a lot of my time back from dealing with you. So Listen, CEO Nation, y'all take the next step for real. I will see y'all next on the next side. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kalio. And let's get to work on the rest of the stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Appreciate you again.